Hello, hello, welcome. Hey, Heidi. Good
Rachel,
to
I
see
just
ya.
emailed you this morning, so
Yes, glad you could hop on. How are ya?
good.
All right. See who else is here. Vicky. Hi, Vicky. And we got,
Hello.
hey, how's it going?
Good, thanks.
And a note taker for Natalie. Cool. And Cynthia is joining. All right. How are you guys doing? How's
Good.
things going? Yeah?
I just launched my course Sunday. So
Congratulations.
super excited.
How's it feeling?
Good.
Yeah,
So I've got I didn't have anyone sign up that day, but I have people interested and I'm meeting up with some this week. So
fantastic. Very cool. What is your course? What's your topic?
it's
Yeah.
5 steps to building your child's confidence.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Very exciting.
So, but yeah, I didn't realize I could do payments
hmm That's right. Yeah, we
and
were,
that's been a common question. Like, oh, can we break it into payments? So um I wanted to
yeah,
find out that.
super simple to set that up. I can actually run you through that in a minute right now if you want
Okay.
to just go through it. And yeah, that's awesome. Well, cool. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm seeing Cynthia's here. And I think this is Natalie's note taker. Hey, Cynthia, good to see you.
The
All right,
same here.
why don't I go ahead and just start with showing you guys how to set up payments, installments, super quick, and then we'll continue with whatever questions you guys have, whatever you want to talk about. So let me go ahead and just share my screen. Oh, and we got somebody else coming in. All right. Hey, Sunita, welcome. So we're gonna just hop inside a course here. Oh, and here is Natalia. So I'm inside my course to set up my payment options. I'm going to go to step 2 and open that up. And just FYI, if I wanted to do a free course, I would X this out entirely if I didn't want the credit card information to appear at all on the screen, just because that's a common question.
Okay.
But assuming that I do want to make some money here, I've got an option for single payment. And notice that single payment contains an option for an actual single payment or for an installment plan. Or I could do a subscription if it is a monthly thing or a yearly thing. So you wanted installment plans, you wanted payment plans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm actually thinking probably just 2 payments.
Two split into two payments. Uh-huh.
Uh,
And do you want an option for a single payment as well?
yes.
Okay. So if we had one option for a single payment, we would do that here. And then I would click on my installment plans and I can do as many as I like. And we're just going to set up, say, 2 monthly payments of 60 bucks. And there you have it.
Okay.
So this is our first step. In a minute, we're going to then just set it up on our order form real quick. But I just want to mention something here that if for any reason you want different single payments, and I'm just sharing this for the recording because people will watch this who might want to have different options for single payments. Maybe you have a VIP option and they get tagged and they get something else if they purchase that. Just as a little hint, you can actually add as many single payments as you want by just clicking add a new installment plan and just only select one payment. Does that make sense? So even though it looks like there is only an option for one single payment. You can actually do more by just doing an installment plan, but only one payment of the installment plan. And again, maybe this is like something special and they are getting tagged and getting bonuses if they have that option. So that all makes sense. That's the first step is we do it
Yes.
here in step two. Yeah, go,
If
Vicky.
if I'm using Go Plus,
Mhm.
do I do it in both places or just in Go Plus?
If they're ordering in Go Plus, then you don't need to worry about any of this.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Mhm. And Go Plus will have more options for you if you want to do fancy upsells and cool funnel things. So definitely a good option there. So once we've added in our payments, so now what have I got here? I've got one single payment of 100, two monthly payments of 60. The other thing I just need to do real quick is set up my order form so that these payments actually appear on my order form in the way that I want. So to do that, I'm going to go to step 4, pages and templates, and I'm going to click on my order form page to edit that. And what I'm going to do is edit the block right here by hovering over edit content. And I'm going to click on, what is it, right column data, because I want to edit this here. And in this field here, you'll see the available prices, and they're all toggled on right now. If I was not going to use some of these prices for any reason, I could toggle these off. And you'll see that on my order form here, I've now got whatever payments I want to have. And I can also title them however I want. So this one by default will be called full pay, but I can make this, I can call the payment whatever I want to call it. Does that make sense?
Um,
And then once we have it how we like it, we can preview. Oh, and this is just a test account, so I don't actually have a Stripe account linked to it, so that's why it's giving me that. But once you have edited the order form to show what you want it to show, then you can preview your form and see how it'll look.
okay.
All make sense?
It does. Thank
Easy?
you.
Cool. Awesome. Well, why don't we, I see Cynthia's hand up. Why don't we hop over and do you want to go ahead and pop off mute, Cynthia, or type your
Yes,
question? How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Doing well, thanks.
Good. So I have a question or two. I want to finish my mini course and
Hmm.
then connect it somehow to Go Plus. And I didn't know if there was a step or even a video that shows this one step by step on how to do that.
Okay, and when you say, just make sure I understand, when you say connect it to Go Plus, meaning you want them to order in Go Plus and be added into your mini course?
Yes, where I can capture their email address and they can be added to my contact list.
Perfect. Okay. Yes, that'll definitely be doable. And to get the step by step, I'm gonna actually have you go to the Go Plus people. We actually have a whole separate office hours just for Go Plus because
Okay.
it's its own world and so many things that you can do there. So they are going to be the experts to set
Connect
that up
the
with you. But it's
Okay,
definitely
so
possible.
to connect my mini course there, I have to do it on Go Plus they'll show me how to connect my mini course from XP.
If you are wanting to intake people basically in Go Plus, if you want them to enter your world through Go Plus, join your course, get into your CRM, then yes, Go Plus can help you set that all up.
Okay, so for the XP mini course, I could leave it here if I wanted to, but I wouldn't be able to capture their email address. Is that what you're saying?
You will, anybody who joins your course, you will automatically capture their email address into your Xperiencify account. But Xperiencify is not really set up or intended to be an ecosystem for your marketing. That's just
Okay.
not really what it's designed to do. Go Plus is really where you want to do all that. So you'll
Okay.
get their email address if they sign up for your course. You've got it, but from there, as far as managing it and doing marketing, Go Plus is really where you want to handle
Okay.
all of that.
Okay. So once I finish with the course on XP, I'll just get the training. I was wondering if there was an actual video for not only that step, but when I go back to look at the replays, they're not titled, so I don't even know which one to open to find what I'm looking for.
When you say the replays, looking for
The
what?
training replays, like this
Oh,
one,
oh,
or any of the training replays.
okay. So if you're looking for Go Plus stuff, it's all going to be in your Go Plus account. If you start with your Launchpad, that's going to have video trainings of a lot of the basics, and the Go Plus team can guide you a lot better than I can from there as far as how to find a specific thing. Or you can pop into a Go Plus office hours, and they can walk you through how to do it.
Oh, Rachel, it's also referring to the XP training replays.
Replays is there something in particular that you're looking for?
Well, I want to try and be a step ahead so that if I can't come to the live training for XP, that I can actually find the steps to do what is next.
Hmm.
And I wondered if there's a link that you can send, say if I, for instance, if I wanted to do a certain step in XP that I haven't gotten to yet, when I get there, if there's a link to that particular training, because I noticed that they are not titled like this training is for this, or this training specifically is for that. It's just whatever everybody is asked during that session. So
Okay,
finding the
so you want
specifics.
specific trainings for specific
Mhm.
topics. Totally. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
100%. So let me show you. Can you see my screen right now?
yes.
So if you go into your admin account and click here on Help Center, you can search for any topic in our knowledge base. And many of them have videos that you can watch. But just click on here, type in your topic, and you'll pull up a whole lot of trainings. And if you can't find something, you can also always just drop a note to the support desk and we'll send you exactly what you need to see.
Okay, so it is available. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
we
All right,
got we
thank
got lots
you.
of trainings. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, welcome. So I see a bunch of more people have joined. And let's just go ahead and go through Carlton. I see your hand up. You want to pop off and share what's up?
Hi there, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, Rachel. I had a very important question a couple weeks ago,
Okay,
when I tried to sign up for this, and I'm trying to get back to it. And now my question is in regards to my main coaching program that I'm about to launch through XP.
cool.
It's an 8-week deep dive.
Nice.
What I am not finding as I'm scrolling through today, I'm not sure. I guess I might have to come back. The issue that I was having, Rachel, is when I went into I think I know where I need to go to. I want to try all modules. Is that where it was? Bottom line is, I was having an issue when I was inside of the modules.
Okay.
I was trying to go, I think it was the modules or the bonuses. This is where I'm getting confused right now.
I'm gonna
I
share a
was,
screen while you're looking, and maybe we can look at stuff together, see if that helps. Sounds like you might be in step 3 looking at course content, or you may
yeah,
be editing your pages. Go ahead.
I was inside of the editing my pages.
Got it.
I
Okay.
was inside of viewing like
Okay.
the preview of it.
Okay.
Here's what my issue was, and for some reason I'm having a hard time getting back to it today.
Sure.
What
No.
I was up against was, it's just really annoying me now.
It's
When I
like the
was
car, it
in,
disappears when you need it.
yeah,
Go ahead.
for real, like seriously, when
Mhm.
I was inside of the modules,
Okay.
I believe it was the modules themselves, or I'm trying to get back to see if it was maybe my replays. The
Okay.
point is, it was not moving to all this the subsequent courses in my program, meaning I would see bonus one or bonus two or
Mm-hmm.
module
Mm-hmm.
one or module two, but
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't roll over to the next one.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
But now for some reason I'm having a hard time finding where the glitch was because this
Okay.
was honestly at the end of December. You
Okay.
guys had an XP office hours set up the first week of January. I sat for 45 minutes trying to get into it. The instructor never came. So
I'm so
now
sorry about
I'm a
that. Let me
little
jump in and see if I can get you an answer.
sure.
That work? Okay. So the very first thing that is likely happening here is that you might be previewing your course through your admin preview mode, which if I was inside my admin account right now and I were to click on here, I could preview my course, and to a certain extent, I could see what my students will see. But because I'm in my admin preview mode, I'm not going to see the full experience of a student because points can't actually accumulate if I'm not a student. What that means is if I have trainings that should release sequentially or something that should appear at a certain time, the way to actually view that is not going to be through my admin preview mode. It's going to be by creating a test student account and actually running through the course as a student. Does that make sense so far?
It does. The issue that I'm having right now is I'm inside of that preview. So
Okay.
I was inside of the edit page. I click preview. I
Okay.
now have my whole thing up.
Okay.
Again, because time has passed and it's a different day, I'm trying to find out where the glitch was that I was experiencing because
Got it.
right now I'm not seeing it even as I'm because I was doing the same preview right
Okay.
before and I was up against a glitch. So I don't know where it is right now. I guess I need to get off of this and then come back once I found it. Do you know how frequent these office hours are happening for
I
XP?
absolutely do. They're happening 4 times a week, two of them for Go Plus and two of them for XP. And
So
if you want to
today
do
is
this,
X.
Carlton, yeah, today's
Yes.
XP. And if you want to hang out and maybe look through it while we chat about some other questions, you can see if you happen to find the glitch again. And if it's gone for good, we'll celebrate that. And if you find it, pop up your hand and we'll take a look at it.
So then here's my question. When is the next XP session?
So that will be next Tuesday. And if
So is
you
it always Tuesday and Wednesday? Are those the two dates or do they
That is when
change?
it is right now, and you can subscribe to our calendar to get the updates on exactly when everything is, and I will go ahead and get you a link for that. You can also find it inside the Help Center if you search for office hours. But let me go ahead and just grab you the link.
So then basically next Tuesday would be, if I don't find what I'm trying to deal with today, Tuesday would be the earliest I can uh,
Or just drop a
address
note to the
this.
help desk. We'll help you right away.
Okay, great. All
Yeah.
right, go ahead, because I'm not finding it right now and I don't want to take up more time.
No worries at all. Let me go ahead and drop
When
the
this happens.
link. All right, I'm gonna pop the link for office hours in the chat. It's got all of the dates, calendar, all that. All right. Yeah, so check that out, Carlton, and you can
I
hang out
will.
and let me know if that comes back.
Okay.
All right. Vicky, how's it going?
Good, thanks.
Good.
I was on a call a few months ago and thought that I had my answer, but it's a
But
little
it's not.
complicated. So,
Okay. Okay.
so what I'm trying to do is within my course, on the last call, we figured out that I can't do what I need to do within the course content, so I have to use a page, like a custom page.
Okay,
So
got it.
what I'm trying to do is have videos available that people will watch multiple times. Like for example, on one page, there'll be a video for Monday, a video for Tuesday, a video for Wednesday. So they could potentially watch each video once a week. And I'd like them to be able to get points every time they watch it.
Okay.
Um,
So to get the short answer before we go into any more nuance is that to get points, there's going to have to be a training action. Am I frozen here? Am I good? Okay. The short answer is that to get points, there's going to have to be a training action that they check off. So you will need to have as many actions as you want points.
right. So
Okay.
like, so what the previous person had said was that like, in the back end, I can have a whole bunch of these actions ready to go, but I only want them to see one at a time on their page. And that could be possibly done with tags. And I tried to do it and I was just like, wow, like that, I couldn't quite get it. So I think what she had said was, so they would see one after they've watched the video, they click done, they get the points, and then it's tagged in a way that once they've clicked it, it disappears and a new one pops up. Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
Okay. Let
me explain like the overview of kind of how to get what's happening, and then I'm going to pop in a link for a help doc that's going to give you the step-by-step for you to set it up. Is my connection okay here for you guys? I feel like on my end it's popping in and out. Okay.
Yeah, it's glitching a little bit, but I think I've caught everything.
Let me know if I need to repeat something. So probably the way that you're going to do this, there's a couple different ways to show and hide things, but since you want to re-hide it after they check it off, what you can do is you can set up a page, and on the page you have different blocks, right? And each block can have its own individual customization for how it is seen or not seen based on tags. So for example, each block could be only shown to somebody with a tag, or it could be not shown. You can set exactly who's going to see it. So what you could do is you could create custom blocks and put a separate action in each block. And then you would need to set up, and I'll send you the docs to walk you through this in detail, but then you would need to assign and remove tags based on each action. Does that make sense so far? So if I am going through your course,
I think what I was trying to do when I did it is I think I was like, I created, I'm thinking maybe I had more than one action block in a block. Is that possible even?
Well, if you want to hide them one at a time, then it's hidden by block. So you would want to create a separate block for each one, and then just make it appear and disappear based on adding and subtracting tags. So it is going to be a bit of setup because there's going to be, it's a good amount of steps we're talking about, but it's completely doable. Let me just grab a couple of docs and go ahead while I'm grabbing these. I can listen at the same time.
I'm just thinking like, if I have a member in my membership for like 2 years and they do this one video every week, so I would just have to like literally keep building more blocks. And I would have to leave the previous ones in my back office, like in the back end, for them to keep the points. If I delete anything, but do the points disappear?
Yes, they do.
So
Yeah,
so then I would have to just keep going, just keep building it, but that would only be seen in the back office, right?
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me pop this one in for anyone who wants to set up block visibility.
Rachel, can you go over that? Because I'm not even really sure what you guys are talking about.
Sure. We're talking about for anyone who I'll give kind of the broad answer that'll apply to any a lot of use cases here. If for any reason you have content that you want some people to see and some people not to see, what you can do is put that content in a block, and then you can make that block be only visible to people with a tag.
Okay,
So if
got it.
if you're looking to show content to only some of your course, that would be in many cases the easiest way to do it.
So will I need to have a different tag for every single block that I build then? Like, so some people will end up with maybe hundreds of tags.
You will need a different tag for every block, correct? Yeah. Making sense for the moment. You know what, Vicky, you may want to brainstorm this one in the Facebook group because we have so many coaches who are working with similar kinds of questions of like tracking habits and keeping, doing all the things, and it's a daily thing. So this is a really common discussion actually in our Facebook group. If you want to run a search or just pop in a request for, hey, who's got some brilliant inspiration to set this up, because bottom line is there are always many ways to make something happen, and there are always creative ways to put your course together and get it to your students. Yeah, I can tell you all the technical things of how to do it, but our community is going to have more ideas than I will as far as like the big picture and how to make it all work.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like, because I just really want to make sure that, if even if they come back every single day and just do this one video, like if it's the only video that resonates with them, I just want them to get the points every single time they do it.
Of course, yeah, yeah. And Murray's on this too. It's totally in the roadmap, though I cannot give any timelines to set up some kind of a habit tracker thing. I don't know if habit tracker is specifically what you're up to, but I think it's the same kind of idea, where we just want to basically track a lot of things and get points for regular daily actions. So that is absolutely like on the radar for, it would be really good to have this in an easier way somehow.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, lots of people are working with similar questions. So I think you'll find some input.
Okay, great.
Does that feel helpful for the moment?
Yeah, I think that, I'll watch what you've posted on here and in the chat here and get in the Facebook group. I'm not even in the Facebook group, which is really weird.
Oh, let's fix that. Yeah.
I'm fixing that, yeah. That's usually the first thing I do. But anyway, so yeah, I'm sure I'll get some direction and clarity.
Awesome. Great. All right. Hey, Sue, how's it going?
Hi, good.
Good.
Mine has to do with I've got a bunch of lead magnets. And so when on one of the things I also bought the EMC program.
Okay.
So I thought that I would turn some of those my lead magnets into the mini courses and use those to get people. I haven't finished any of them that I started because when they're rendering the videos and showing slides. I mean, I work with young athletes and I keep getting wine glasses and, corporate buildings and all this stuff. So I may have to just do my own. But what I'm looking at is when I finish one, how do I get it inside my XP account? And then where will it go? Is it going to end up in my marketplace or where's
I
it going
think
to?
Are you talking about when you create a course with Murray's EMC generator tool?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so yeah, it will go into your XP account. What you have showing or not showing on the marketplace is completely customizable by you.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
going
So
to,
it's going to show up as a course that I put, yes, I put what I want in the marketplace.
mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
And because those are going to be free, I kind of want them in the marketplace because then that'll be easily accessible, right? Or,
Mm-hmm.
okay, am I still going to have a landing page, opt-in page for each of them?
That is up to you. You can absolutely create a sales page for each of them in XP.
Okay,
Totally
because
up
I
to
do
you.
want to collect the emails if they're coming from outside.
Mm-hmm.
Once they're inside, they can see them in my marketplace. So that was another thing that I'm going to have some for, let's say, for my parents of the athletes that the course is for, that I want the parents, if they're paying for the child's course, I want them to access some of these things. And I know how to turn off the timer, so I don't want it to go away. I want it to become like a resource for them
Mm-hmm.
so that they can go in and do these because they might not have come through the lead magnet when they got in there, but I still would like them to do it. So then do I put that inside a course for them or just send it to them, email it to them if they'll be on my list and, suggest this for the parents or do both, have it. I'm trying to do a resource page for my parents and have things in there separate.
Okay.
So
And you're asking how to get this resource page to the parents?
yeah, I guess. And because they're, again, I think I've talked to you about this too with the magic links. The parent has to buy the kids' course, but then they get access to it. And I think we had to generate a separate magic link for the kid, I think was how it was going to work. So the parent sees everything and the child just sees their program and not all the other parenting, you know, courses or resources that I have for them.
Okay. So how can I help? Can you give me the bottom line question here?
Well, I guess is would that be a way to do it? Have the parent buy the coaches, I mean the kids stuff and any parent resources on one thing with their email list. Then I can give them the kids course for free and they get a separate magic link. Is that how it works?
You can absolutely give a course for free when they sign up for one thing. Yeah, you could bundle it, so to speak, and
Yeah, bundle. Okay.
automatically
I'll
add
I'll
them
write that
to,
down. Call it a bundle.
yeah,
And then I could add, since the parent is going to have more than the kid, I could just put any of these resources right in to their thing like it's a course. If I
completely.
develop it
Yeah,
as an EMC for lead magnet, I could just drop it in there and turn off the timer thing, and then they'll just have it.
100%. Yeah,
Would that
you could
work?
put whatever you want. You could put bonuses, resources, all kinds of good stuff in the parent course. Yeah.
Okay, good. So then I don't have to create anything separate in Go Plus for like a marketplace or anything over there. If I can keep it all inside.
Yeah, so far, all you're saying could be done right in XP. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it's often a
that's
good
great,
way to
I think.
do it, get it simple. Awesome. Very cool, Sue.
Thanks.
Good stuff. All right. Natalia, hey.
Hey, Rachel. I have a question about analytics.
Okay.
Do you have any plans to improve the analytics in the upcoming road plan? For
Yes.
example, especially I'm interested in the community analytics to see like how many students were active last 7 days,
Mm,
last 30 days, let's say. Any plans on this?
the short answer is yes, analytics is absolutely a priority to improve. I do not have details or timelines that I can give you, What
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have you do is Natalia, if you would just drop me a note to support@Xperiencify.com and like, just write for me what you just said and anything further, like what you really want to see, because
Okay.
I will absolutely share this with the team, with Murray. I know this is a priority, something that is getting developed, but it's still in the works. I don't have anything concrete to give
Mm-hmm.
you, but we absolutely want to hear what matters to you, what you want to track. That's kind of
Okay.
the whole point. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you would send that over, that would be super helpful.
Yeah, I tried yesterday to find the place where I can submit my needs, or let's say what I would like to see, but I couldn't find. So I was like, okay,
Oh,
let
yeah, please, yeah, just send that to support@Xperiencify,
oh,
and you can say, hey, Rachel,
okay,
here's the things we talked about. This is what I really want to see in the analytics, and just list all your wishes out. And
sounds
that's
good.
to
Great.
ask. Can't make promises, but ask for it all, and we'll see whatever can be done.
Amazing. Thank
That
you.
help? Yeah, of course. Appreciate it. Yeah, always appreciate all of the all of the feedback, all of the requests. There's a lot to be done, and hearing like exactly what everybody needs and what everybody most wants is really, really important, because there's more to do than we could do, but tell us what matters most, and that's helpful.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. Anything else that it for now, Natalia? Got that. Cool.
No, that's
Awesome.
fine. Thank
Cool. Carlton, did you find the glitch? I see your hand up. You there, Carlton?
Yes, I'm
Hey.
here. I did
Hey.
not find the glitch.
Okay.
I don't know if maybe there was a hiccup in the system over the holidays and it wasn't calibrating and opening to all the pages properly. Because right now it looks like what I had an issue with is not happening.
Cool.
And I'm saying I
Nothing
was
like
having
that
this
I
like
know of, but
two, 3 times. Yeah, I don't, and I'm not even sure. So
yeah.
I will need some time when I'm not pressed with people behind me trying to speak.
Sure,
I'll
sure.
do my search
Yeah.
around. Here's my other question.
Yeah.
Um, this office hours is for XP. I'm hearing people talk about office hours for this other program. What is that called?
Go Plus, which
Go
basically
Plus.
does
What is Go
all,
Plus?
yeah, Go Plus is the answer to everything everybody's been asking XP to do since day one that we don't do, like take care of all of your marketing needs and store all your contacts and send marketing emails and a million other things. If you're familiar with a tool called Go High Level, which has been around for quite some time, about 10 years, and it's a
I'm
very
not.
powerful all-in-one business tool. Go Plus is Xperiencify's white labeled version of Go High Level. So if you ever want to know what Go Plus does, well, you can get in and ask them, but you could also Google or YouTube Go High Level. And there's actually, that's a good answer to who was asking me about, did she leave? I forget who was asking me about how to do something in Go Plus. Was that you, Cynthia? If you want an instant answer for Go Plus, you can also Google or YouTube for Go High Level, and that's going to tell you how to
I
do what you
think
want to
the
do.
one that
I, oh, go
Murray
ahead, Sue.
use Go Plus. Use goplus.com, I think goes to this one that's related to our stuff.
Correct. Yeah.
Rachel?
I'm just saying
Got
that
Yes,
it.
if
I,
you
So
want, in general, if you want an instant answer about something, can Go Plus do such and such, and you don't have an instant answer at this moment, you can also Google or YouTube Go High Level, because it's the same tool. And Go High
right.
Level has been around for 10 years, so there are hundreds of YouTube videos on how to do things. So just another
Okay.
option. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's
so
what
I
Go
so
Plus
my
will.
is.
question inside of that is, so is Go Plus a separate thing that you pay for separate than XP?
It comes with your XP subscription now.
Oh,
It
it
is
does.
an amazing
Oh, dope.
deal. So yeah,
Okay.
if you are a
And
monthly or annual subscription
yes.
holder, you get it along with. Yeah.
So Dr. Sue, you just posted in the chat, usegoplus.com. Is that
Th-
the site that Murray
This is
is
a page that describes what good, this is one of our
Go
sales
Plus is?
pages. So
Perfect.
yeah, you
That's
can
all I
get
need to know.
a sense there. And Carlton, you should be able to go into your Xperiencify account. And when you log into your admin dashboard, you should see a widget. I think it's on the lower left-hand side that says like Go Plus. Click here for info about Go Plus. And if you click
You're
there,
saying when I'm inside of my main Xperiencify dashboard, correct?
exactly on in the area that looks something like this, like
Yeah,
right
yeah.
around here, you
Hang
should
on one
see a
second.
little widget.
Let me get
So if you
back to
click
where
in
you are.
that,
Wait.
while you
Sorry.
are, I'll
I don't know
let
where
you
you went.
pull that up and
I
I'll
don't know where you
hop
went.
over.
Sorry. You posted something for me to look at. I didn't see it.
Oh, if to answer about how to get more info about Go Plus, and I can answer general questions here too. But the question about does it come with your XP account? If you're a monthly or annual
Yes.
subscription holder, the answer is
Yes.
yes. And
Got
if
it.
you log into your account, you should see a little widget that you can click
That's
on.
what I was trying to see, and I don't know where that is, and I couldn't see what you were pointing to.
Oh,
That's what I
yeah,
was saying.
got it. I was kind of just given a general, if you're in your dashboard here and over
So let
here,
me
you
just
see
get to
like
my desk real quick. Hang on one
updates.
second, please. Hang on. Okay, so I'm officially in my dashboard now. And
So
where are you saying? On the right or left?
if you look on the left and maybe scroll down just a touch, you should see a Go Plus widget. But if you don't for any reason, you can also just email us at the support desk and we will help you out.
I don't know if I'm in the right page. I'm in the page that says like my courses, you're currently in sandbox mode, that area, correct? That's
Um,
my dashboard.
yes, yes, that
So
sounds right.
underneath, if I stay on the left, I've got updates, activity feed, all that stuff.
Hmm.
You're saying that this Go Plus something should be over there?
If you look for a Go Plus widget, but if you don't see it, just drop an email to the support desk and we will get you all of the info that you need.
It will be added to my dashboard.
No, we will tell you, answer all your questions, get you set up. You can also email.
I guess
Let
my
me
question, Rachel, is
go
when
ahead.
you say I should have a widget, if I don't have a widget, my question is how do I get a widget on my
If you don't have a
dashboard?
widget, don't worry too
Correct.
much about getting a widget. The only purpose of the widget is to get you info about Go Plus. So a much better, much faster way would be to talk to me or talk to our Go Plus team and get you in.
Is there an answer as to why the widget is not on my dashboard?
I do not have that answer, but it's honestly not anything to be concerned about.
Okay, so then
Let
I
me,
should just go into the help area when I'm ready to get that information,
or just drop an
how-
email anytime to the email I just popped in the chat, support@usegoplus.com. That will take you to the amazing Sebastian, and he will answer anything and everything that you need. Just let him know you are an Xperiencify monthly or annual account holder, and he will get you all set up. I'm going to pop over to Sue. I want to make sure we get to the rest of everything. So I'm going to hop back over to Sue's next question. Go ahead, Sue.
Yeah. And I do have a question, but just for Carlton, that that you do have to sign up with Go Plus so they know who you are to link to your account with XP. So I mean,
Yes.
there is a step you've got to jump through first. So anyway, I was going to ask you about that my course is basically 12 weeks, but my format is every 4 weeks. It doesn't change. Same format. Bam, bam, bam. Trying to make it really easy. So when I send in the parts for my course that you guys are going to do for me, the done for you part, since it just should because I don't have everything out, all the way 12 weeks yet. Should I just go ahead and put in my first 4 weeks and then I can just copy throughout to fill out my course? And I guess I wanted to make sure that I was able to duplicate like the whole structure to like from
Gotcha.
module 1 to module 2, that I can basically copy a whole module. Would that be the way to do it? And then I go in there and change everything and then copy that for module 3,
I think I have a little bit better way for you to do it that I'll tell you.
Okay, yes, please.
And just for anyone who's wondering, Sue's asking about her Done For You course, and we do offer Done For You services if you want our team to build your course for you. So that is what she's talking about. So Sue, when you submit your everything for your Done For You bonus, you may not have all your course content done, like you mentioned. That's totally fine. What is probably going to be the most helpful is for our team to set up basically the shell of your entire course. So if you have, would you say 12 modules, the team can create like the outline and the structure of the whole entire thing for you. So you don't actually have to even worry about duplicating anything. What would be left for you to do is when you get to module 2, now you're ready to upload module 2, you would just upload the video and add in the training action if you haven't given that to our team already. So you'll add in whatever is not whatever you didn't give the team, but most likely you won't even need to worry about duplicating modules and trainings because the structure of it will be already set up for you. You'll just go in and upload a video and maybe add an action or
Wow,
two.
that sounds
That makes
great.
sense?
Yeah, because I know I've got to pick, because I'm going to have those, I get my XPs and double XPs are going to be here, there, and certain things that they're going to get throughout. And did they watch this? And, I will have a worksheet, for each one and
Yeah.
maybe, and then, okay. Oh, that'll be great. That'll be much better. Okay.
Feel good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
cool.
Like
And
that.
yeah, if you guys want, thanks, Carlton. Yeah, let us know how it goes and just email us on the desk if you have questions about the Go Plus thing.
I sure will. Thank you so much.
All right, take care. Yeah, and for anyone watching, the Done For You stuff is there, available if you need it. If you just don't want to deal with any of this and you want our team to do it, reach out. We got lots of options available. Cynthia, let's go back
Hi
to you.
again.
Hey.
Okay, so I was hoping to kind of go over some of the steps that are needed in XP, like for instance, step 5 and step 6, and how those might be beneficial to use or not for the mini course.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would be using step 5 and step 6 to give you like a broad answer and we can look at any
Okay.
specific things you want. But I would definitely be using step 5 and step 6 in every course because
Okay.
they are, oops, let me share my screen.
Oh, I was going to share mine. Okay.
Oh, either way, yeah. Step 5 and step 6 are automations and celebrations. This
Okay,
is
so
a huge
yeah.
piece of what makes things fun and cool. So, to just kind of give an overview for people, we've got in step 5, when you click create new, you can build an automation from scratch or create from the playbook if you want like a pre-written thing. And you'll definitely want like a welcome email, and maybe you want a welcome SMS message.
Okay,
And
Rachel, just to go back, if this is after you've done the video, you've added the descriptions for the mini course, then you move on to step 5, I guess it's next to create the automations.
well, you certainly can. I mean, I think it would make sense to just go in order through all the steps. And so you'll also want to do step 4 and set up your pages. But after that, then, yep, you'll just hop into step 5
Okay,
and set up your automations.
so the automations, can you give me an example of that? I think that's the one that's going to take a little doing for me because I understand tags are for certain things, but I'm not really sure. You said an automation email.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be after someone finishes the class, they automatically get an email, or is it before they even take the class?
Well, you can set automations up. These are great, great questions. Let's take a look at it just real quick in a couple examples. You can set an email or an automation up based on a whole lot of different triggers. So some common ones might be when a new training is released, you probably want to email your students and let them know. So if I was going to set that up, I would start by clicking Create New, Create from Scratch. And you'll see that the first question I'm asked is, what is my starting trigger? What is going to make this experience happen? So let's say I want this experience to happen when a training is released. Maybe they had the first one available already. So let's say it's training 2. And now I've just set an automation to be triggered when this training is released. Couple important things to be aware of here. This just sets whether this experience is allowed to run more than once. So the one big reason to be aware of this is that if you're testing things and it doesn't run for your test student, sometimes that's because you had it set to once only and it already ran for that student. So we've got a trigger that starts the automation. So I'm going to click add, and then I'm going to show you the rest of setting it up. So I just set my trigger. Over here, I'm going to use this little arrow to open up the automation. And we've got this question here of who should go down this path. If you're just getting started and just starting to set up automations, I would not worry too much about creating multiple paths. There's no need to make things extra complicated till there's a good reason to. So just leave that on everyone, all students. Notice that these are both toggled off right now. We'll need to toggle everything on for it to work. But what I want to do right now is open up this path. And what I want to set is when the trigger happens, when this training is released, what do I want to happen? And I'm going to click this to decide what I want. And maybe it's an email. And when I
Okay,
click
so
that,
this example is based on them completing a previous course, and now you're announcing a new course, but I haven't even done. Oh, okay,
no,
so either way.
This
Okay.
example is based on they've just finished the first training in their course, and their
Okay.
second training is released, and I want to send them an email and say, hey, first name,
Okay.
training 2 is now up. And then I'm going to write their email. I'm going to label this for myself. This is just for my internal reference, but this is really important for sorting out questions later on. So I'm going to label this email something like training 2 released. I'm going to write my email, put in the fun stuff, save and close it. And when I'm ready, I'm going to toggle these on. And now for any student in the course, as soon as this training is released, this email is going to get sent.
Ah, okay. So the student sees the training because it's a 3-day expiring mini course. So they see that they do the first one, they get the action, and then they see the second training course. But this is just an email to communicate with them as well, to let them know that you're aware of how they are doing and what they're doing and encouraging them to keep going.
It could be, it could be. The example I'm showing here is letting them know that it's released, but if it's releasing like on binge mode right away, then this isn't necessarily so important.
Okay.
I'm just showing here an example of how you could use anything you want, well, a
Mhm.
lot of things, to set up an email or an SMS message.
Okay.
Again, we've got, hey, so and so. You could say training 2 is released, or you could say you're doing awesome, keep going, and send them a text when this message is released. If you wanted to do a series of things, you could even add a delay timer for a day and then make something else fun happen. So basically, you've got a whole
Oh my, you're going fast. There's a lot there to
there is a
play
lot.
around with.
Yeah, there is lots there to play around with.
Okay.
So basically, the important things to know about step 5 is that you're going to create an automation. You're going to choose a starting trigger, which just means what is the thing that's going to kick all this off?
Mhm.
Let's use a different example. Maybe I just want to send them a random surprise when they reach 20 points in any way.
Mhm.
So now I've just created an experience that's going to happen when they reach 20 points. And then inside this experience, this won't be training 2 released anymore because now it will be something like, congrats, you're doing great. And a fun email here.
Okay.
That making sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Can the emails, when you go back in the emails, can you add visuals or images in the emails? Like
Absolutely.
branding? Okay. All right
Yep.
then. I'll
Yeah.
play around with that. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
You
That's
are
great.
welcome. Yeah, we got lots of fun stuff. There is loads to explore. Don't let it get overwhelming. Just keep it to what you need and reach out for help, and you will never run out of things to explore and play with. I promise.
Okay.
I
All
don't know
right.
it all. Sue, you got a quick question
Yeah,
before
it
we
just as
wrap?
a follow
Yeah.
up to what she was doing. When we
Yeah.
do the EMC thing, doesn't it end up with the emails that go with it? Don't we go ahead and create those in there because it's like, hey, you forgot you didn't watch, step number 2 or video number 3. Isn't that built into the end of it that all that gets
Are you
put?
talking about a course built through the EMC generator tool?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I believe those do have emails built in.
Okay, because I thought Cynthia had mentioned something about that, one of those
Yeah.
expiring mini
I was
courses, and
talking.
they come with their own.
Let me define
Oh,
terms. Let me define terms real quick here because this can be confusing.
Okay.
You'll frequently hear people talk about an EMC, which is what we call an expiring mini course. This is something that lots of XP people are building and is very, very effective to get people in and get their interest and take them quickly through like a mini version of your content.
Rachel, that's what I was talking about.
Yes, that is
So,
what so I was answering your question, but I'm just defining, and this is for everybody listening
okay.
to because this can get confusing. Sue is talking about something different. She's talking about a special tool that Murray created called the EMC generator tool. So that's kind of a separate world of
Okay.
its own. Let me get a answer
Okay, thank you.
to, yeah,
Yeah.
you are super welcome. And there is a lot here.
Well,
So
that actually raised another question because I'm confused now. In the expiring mini course, do I need to create the email triggers here where you're just showing me, or are they automatically created over in my,
you will create them where I just showed you.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
You can
okay.
also just hit playbook. When I was showing you, I showed you one option to create from scratch, but you can also hit
Mm-hmm.
create from playbook and
And
get
what's
some pre-written ones.
Right,
okay.
yeah, and that gives them to you as well, like inside our courses. Yeah, playbook's good. It's tells you
Playbook
what
is
to
good.
say and do.
Sunita is asking for an intro video, and absolutely, yes. It is the first listing on, I'm popping a thing in the chat right now that is, and by the way, for everybody, this is a good one. This is frequently asked questions. The link I am sending. The very
Awesome.
first
Thank you, Rachel.
entry, yeah, you bet, is a video that Laddick just finished making that will get you going with the basics in XP. Cool. Did we get to everything? We good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great stuff, you guys. Thank you for bringing all the awesome questions, as always. Please drop a note if there is anything you need, and join the Facebook group if you haven't, so we can chat there and you can get inspiration about all the things. And I will see you guys next week, Wednesday in the morning in American hours, if you would like to join me then.
Thank
And
you,
I will see you
Rachel.
soon. You're
Yeah,
so
thanks for your
welcome.
advice.
So good to see you all. Take good
Yeah.
care, and we'll
Thanks.
talk soon.
Bye.